Welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going through commercial arithmetic 2 under the simple interest. And we go straight to the question. How much simple interest does Kenya shillings 24,000 earn in 2.5 years at the rate of 12%? We know if we are calculating simple interest I is given by the principal times the rate times time divided by 100, where P stands for the principal, R stands for the rate, and T stands for the time. In this case now, our simple interest is going to be equal to the principal, which is 24,000. We multiply by the rate, which is 12%, multiply by the time t, which is 2.5. As a decimal, it becomes 2.5. Then everything divided by 100. And in this case, the two zeros will go with two zeros, such that we have 240 times 12 times 2.5. And this one is going to be equal to Kenyan shillings. We can use a calculator to do that working. So we have 240 times 12 times 2.5, and this gives us an amount equal to Kenya shillings 7,200 as our interest. Let us go to another question. Question number 2. At what rate of simple interest does the interest on 17,200 amount to shillings 3612, or simply 3,612 in 3.5 years? We have been given the principal. Principal is the amount borrowed or deposited, and this amount 17,200 is supposed to earn an interest equal to 3,612 for a period of 3.5 years, but we do not know the rate of interest. Now we know that interest is given by principal times the rate times time divided by 100. We have our interest as 3612, and this will be equal to the principal, which is 17,200. We multiply by the rate of interest, which we don't have, then of course times the time, which is 3.5, everything divided by 100. So the two zeros will cancel with the two zeros, such that we have 172. We have 172. We multiply by 3.5, and that gives us 602. So we can say we have 602R, and 602R is going to be equal to 3612. If we divide by 602 on both sides, 602 cancels, and this one is going to give us R, and R is going to be equal to 3612. You divide by 602, which gives us 6%, and that becomes the answer to this particular question. We can still move down and look at another question. How much money will earn? How much here we are referring to what we call the principal. How much money will earn a simple interest? We have been given interest of 12,375 Kenya shillings. We have also been given the time, and the time is 7.5 years, which translates to 7.5. And of course, the rate of interest R is equal to 2 and 3 quarters, as a decimal it becomes 2.75. We know that interest or simple interest is given by principal. We multiply by the rate, we multiply by the time, everything divided by 100. We know the interest, which is 12,375, and this one will be equal to the principal, which we don't have, so we maintain it as P. We multiply by the rate, which is 2.75. We also multiply with the time, which is 7.5, everything divided by 100. So if we multiply by 100 on both sides, 100 and 100 goes, so we are going to have 12, 375, and this one is going to be equal to 2.75. We have 2.75 times 7.5, which gives us 20.625. This one gives us 20.625p. If you want to get the value of p, we divide both sides by 20.625, divide by 20.625. This one and this one cancels, such that we have the value of p. And the value of p, which stands for the principal, is going to be equal to, we have 123.7500, you divide by 20.625, and this one translates to an amount equal to 60,000 Kenya shillings. Thank you for watching, and